Scout Francesca, in the realm of family discussions, what do you have for the people who is we this week?
Glad you asked. How to talk to my kids about bad grades. And you have a question for the people of Earth?
I do.
Let's hear it.
From the wee folk, why are adults so stupid?
All right.
Let's go. Good day, Miss Most Awesome.
Good day, Dad and Father.
Hubby.
Good, and you?
Pretty good.
Well,
If you know, you know. All you Curb fans out there, sup?
Okay.
Yeah.
That happened.
Well, you have your little weird things, your little weird shout-outs. I can have mine.
I don't think I have any weird shout-outs, Father.
Please. Your generation is all just a big sea of weird shout-outs. Every day you get a new one. Yeah. Oh, what's the latest thing on Snap Talk?
Oh, God. Please stop.
I know, I did that. I couldn't help
Oh,
myself.
please stop.
I'm pretending I'm ignorant, man. I'm pretending I don't know. I'm being an old fuddy-duddy.
Just stop talking.
No, man. I'm trying to see how many references I can get in from the 1800s. Oh, please. You're sitting over there making your faces. Man, at least you're... Oh, wait, I can't wait till you're... Oh, boy. Actually, I was just going to go even down a deeper hill. All right, man.
All right.
Proceed.
Topic of today, how to talk to my kid about bad grades. I've always had pretty good grades, but there was a time in 6th grade where I was kind of... Oh, here's a little reference. A bad boy.
A bad boy. See, there you go, man.
Yeah. I don't know if you guys know that reference. Sort of 50-50, but on the dance floor, I'm a bad boy.
No, okay.
I don't know if you guys
You're
know
not
that
a bad
reference.
boy anywhere, man.
Anyways.
You're
So-
goody adjacent.
No, I am not.
You kind of are.
No, I'm not.
It's not a bad
I'm
thing.
a bad
man.
ute.
You really aren't.
Yes, I am.
No, in the most spectacular way, you're a solid citizen, man.
No, I'm a bad ute. I hop fences into our neighborhood.
Yeah.
I take shortcuts.
Oh, I mean, and sometimes you don't put all of the recycle in the recycle box. I know. Sometimes you're right there out on the edge, boy.
Sometimes.
All right, bad grades, child. Bad
All right.
grades.
So, how to talk to your kids about bad grades. This is a
No,
very...
what are you doing?
I'm
We're going back in
repeating it.
time now. Oh, I
This
see.
is a
For
very-
emphasis.
Yeah, this is a very sensitive topic because if your kid has bad grades, then it's most likely because they've got something going on. No kid has bad grades just because they woke up and decided one day, you know what, I'm going to have bad grades.
So we're ruling out just being dumb.
Yes, for now.
All right. Because that is a door that
If
could
your
be
kid's
opened.
dumb, then you have to take further
Yes, further steps are
actions.
necessary.
Yes.
All right.
But if your kid just has bad grades and you know that your kid is not dumb, you know your kid has the potential.
Especially since most school is not very rigorous.
Yeah, exactly.
Like
exactly.
getting a decent grade is not that complicated.
Right. I think it's very important that you check up on your kid. If your kid their grades start declining, there's most likely a reason.
Oh, for sure.
Whether that's, the group of kids they're hanging out with, or there's something on their mind, they're stressed, they're overwhelmed. It's always something.
The teacher is crappy.
Yeah,
The school is crappy.
for sure.
The education is crappy.
For sure.
These are all possible answers, too.
Definitely. But I do think it's important to make sure that you understand what your kid is going through before you tackle the grades part, because grades can be bumped up. You can retake tests, you can
Yes.
turn in your homework. There's things that you can do to get your grades back up. But that's not nearly as important as your kid's mental health or what your kid is going through.
I agree.
Because grades are, 1 semester worth of something. But
you
mental
don't-
health is, a month or, 2-3 years of their life that might have been caused during sixth grade, or what happened in that grade.
Yeah.
So I think that it's very important to check up on your kid and make sure that you can understand what they're going through and make sure that you are sympathetic to what they're going to before you even get remotely into the grades conversation.
Yeah, you want to make sure you separate their worth from the grade.
Yeah.
Like the grade is the grade, man. It's an arbitrary number that
Exactly.
it's just been applied to them.
Exactly.
But it does have meaning.
It does. I mean, if you know your kid is smart and they're capable of more than what they're doing, it's important to push them and make sure that they're doing the best that they can. But the thing is, they might already be doing the best that they can because they can't do any better with what they're going through or with what's going on in their head. So it's
like your point is that it's indicative of something.
Yes.
And I that's absolutely true.
It's critical to make sure that you
because honestly, let's be honest here, man. You could a monkey could be sat in a chair in most schools, and if the monkey showed up every day and did its best to crayon something onto the paper, it's going to get a good mark.
Yeah, I mean.
So if your kid's getting bad marks, it's a problem. Something is going wrong in the kid's life, or the kid's not capable of it, which is something that needs to be addressed.
Yeah, then that's
too.
also exactly something that needs to be equally addressed.
That could be. Remember, I was going to say that the weirdness of the glasses, but there could be some kid where a kid can't see the board properly.
Yeah.
Craig Bond, BD's dad, right? He tells a story about how getting glasses for the first time in school and being like, oh, all of a sudden he could see the board. He had no idea because he was a little kid and he didn't realize that his eyesight was no good.
Right, he just thought that's how he saw.
Well, I don't know what they're talking about. There's just that blurry stuff up there. So that could be an issue like that. It could be a disorder like dyslexia. It could be something like that, where it's not that the kid's not smart. It's just that the words are jumbled, or the numbers are jumbled. Dyscalculia.
Right.
Like, it could be any number of things that need to be addressed. I shouldn't be slamming school so hard, but really, you know what I mean. Like getting a bad grade, you got to really be actually not doing the work. So why is the kid not doing the work? Because to get a decent grade, you just got to show up. And as long as you're not being a goof in class, you're going to get a decent grade if you turn something in. So if you're not getting a good grade, it means, and you are showing up to class, then it means that you're not turning in the work.
Yeah, exactly. You're doing something.
Yeah. So why aren't you turning in the work? That's the thing. Like why? That's the first thing. Why is the kid getting bad marks?
Yeah, exactly.
That's the first thing to
just
determine.
Make sure that you put your kid before their grades, because one grade doesn't define your kid.
Yeah, no, for sure.
And I think that households that put too much pressure on a kid's grades is not a happy place for a kid, and I think that'll just make it way worse.
Definitely. A whole career of schooling doesn't define a person. I've known people who have been quite successful after an abysmal school career, but they got themselves together as they got older. Like, not everybody's ready to get ripping and roaring at 12 or 14.
Not at all. Yeah, not at all.
So if your kid, bad grades, pick a good time to talk about it. Good place to talk about it.
Yeah, definitely, I agree with that. Make sure that when you're talking about it, that your kid's in a place where they feel comfortable, and they always have felt comfortable, because and make sure you're not yelling at them either, because if they do have bad grades all of a sudden and they're normally a good student or they're smart, like I said, it's for a reason. So make sure that you're talking about the reason before you talk about the grades. And do not get angry.
Listen,
yeah.
Listen is a huge one. Huge.
Yeah, exactly.
It's huge, Scout.
Huge.
But Mattis was going around trying to do his weird Trump imitation. Yeah, it's listen.
Huge. It's huge.
Listen.
It's huge.
Listen, that's a big one.
Yeah, for sure. I would agree with I think most people would agree with the listen one. That's a big part for everything.
What'd you say? What? Get it? I was doing a little comedy.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah. Whoa. We there's 3 or 4 people that you just set them off. You just caused them to have a seizure.
What?
Yeah, there's people out there that have seizures to that exact noise you made.
No, they do not.
They could.
Yeah, well, they don't.
You don't know for sure.
The 3 people listening to us are not the ones that have the seizures.
Maybe they are, maybe they aren't.
Anyways.
You got to identify the cause.
Yeah, exactly.
So you're
Identify
listening.
the cause.
Pick a good spot to talk to them about it. Listen. It's a big deal, man, because it is indicative of something. I mean, you need to. There's no reason not to get half decent grades in school. You don't need A's.
Yeah, no.
But bad
Not to
grades.
brag, but I had all A's.
No, you didn't.
Well, at online school, I did.
That does not count, man.
Yes, it does.
Oh,
Yes, it does. I never once cheated. I never once copied. I never once did anything. And online school was way harder than in-person school. So actually, it does mean something.
That's not true. It's not way harder, man.
Yes, it was.
Oh, that's not true.
Okay, maybe not way harder, but it was more difficult.
Yeah, I mean, you have the time and the space to do it. You have access to all of the stuff from the internet. You might not be cheating, but you...
No, I mean the actual, like equations and...
The material.
The things, yeah, the material was more difficult. Where were we?
Bad grades. I'm assuming bad grades means basically
Failing.
you're failing or barely passing. That's to me bad grades. If you have a B or a C that's up to you and your family how much pressure you want to put on a kid to grind his or her way to an A.
To Harvard.
But bad is bad, and if they're bad, then it needs to be addressed. So you got to figure out why.
Yeah, for
so
sure.
So what's the problem? Is it time management? Is it anxiety? Is it bad teaching? Is it bad curriculum?
And you know what? Most of the time, it's probably going to be a mix of all of them. And then it's important to handle every single one of them one at a time, to not put even more pressure on the kid to feel like they have to handle it all at the same time.
And a lot of times I don't know, man. A lot of times I just think it's straight up, plain and simple, lack of effort.
Yeah,
like
definitely.
It's just not that hard. School's not that hard for. We're not talking high school here either. I guess if you start talking high school, it can get a lot more difficult. For time management and for the amount of work that has to be done. So yes, you're absolutely right. Actually, once you get out of middle school, grade school, or secondary school, you get into high school, and definitely there's a lot of things can factor into why. For sure, you're right.
Yeah,
you're right. I mean, you're absolutely right.
It's a tricky thing.
Are you going to insist that that's your
it's my trademark.
That's your trademark.
Can somebody go back and listen to all the episodes and count how many times I've said tricky? It's a tricky topic or a tricky thing.
This is the other thing too is is it a one of? Is it one or two courses? Is it one course?
Exactly.
Is it just a semester? Is it a pattern being formed? That's a big thing too.
Yeah, I mean, if it's a pattern being formed, then that definitely has to be taken seriously. I mean, it all has to be taken seriously, but if your kid's failing one class, it's most likely because they dislike the class or the teaching's not great or, whatever. But if it's patterns and, your kid is failing half her classes or his classes, there's probably that's a pattern being formed, and there's probably a reason.
There's no question a reason.
Yeah.
Like, there's no doubt a reason, regardless. Yeah. It's finding what the reason is, right?
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
So how do you talk to your kids about bad grades? Find the reason first.
Listen.
Don't
accuse them.
Don't yell. Don't get angry.
Separate the grades from their worth. Like, their what they do in school is not entirely indicative of who they are as a person.
For sure.
And then figure out something together. I think that's something we don't talk about enough, is collaborating. Like, that a parent-child interaction has to be collaborative. I'm a big fan of that. Like, I always tried to make you guys feel like you had ownership of the decisions that were being made too. So even when you were little, I tried to frame things so that you felt like you got to decide, even if entirely I was going to make the final decision. Or if it's not that you're manipulating the kid, you're just giving them, as often as possible, try and give them options. You try and collaborate. I think that's a big thing here, because your kid comes home with bad marks, your tendency is to be like, what's your problem? This is nonsense. Fix this. And then you walk away, right?
Yeah.
But that's no good. And just telling the kid, oh, you're going to need to do this, you have to do that. And it's like, well, let's hear what you have to say and come up with a plan. Like,
yeah, I mean, more often than not, the kid just wants to be noticed. They want you to notice that they have bad grades. They want you to notice that they're not doing great at school. And
want you to care.
Yeah, exactly. So care.
Yeah.
Show them that you care. Talk to them about it.
That's really all of these things could come down to that, couldn't they? Just show them you care. Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, for sure. That's a really good point, too.
Make sure they don't end up on Love Island. Honestly.
Oh, my.
It's the best advice I can give you.
Yeah. Yeah, that's...
No hate to anybody that is or has been on Love Island.
We're not going down Love Island Road again.
Okay.
I think we did that recently.
Alrighty. Honestly, that's all I have to say about that topic. I can't think of anything else.
Well, what about getting teachers involved? Like if your kids got bad grades, I think that part of addressing what the problem is would probably be talking to the teacher. Like, I want to know. I'd want to know personally, why are you not doing anything about this? Do you not see the grades are like this? Can you explain to me why they're like this? Like, I definitely want to get feedback from the teacher because that's the person who should know as well or better than anyone. This is one of the biggest reasons why we homeschool from my point of view. Like, you guys have your reasons for wanting to do it, but for me, it was that I found more often than not the teachers weren't helpful with these things. And no slight on them. Most of the time it's because there's just too much to do, too many kids in the class, and not enough support from the administrations. Like, the teachers just doing their best.
Definitely, I'd agree with that.
But you need to go to the teacher too, I think.
You do.
Like, this is a case where you would want to reach out to whoever's teaching the kid, whatever subject it is or subjects, and see, not only what,
No, send your kid to talk to the teacher.
Well, you ask them too.
Ask them, what do I have to do to get my grades back up? Like, what assignments am I missing? What tests can I retake?
Okay.
But
you need to be involved too at that point. If it's to the point where you're concerned about the grades, then you need to also. That's part of caring, right? You need to go and talk to the teacher, and because there might be resources, there might be extra help available. Who knows? The teacher might have suggestions. I guess it depends how seriously it all depends on what the bad grades mean to you.
Yeah, for sure. I'd agree. So, how do you talk to your kids about bad grades? Sit them down, ask them what's up, why do they have bad grades?
Listen.
Yeah, listen, what's the issue behind it?
That's the big thing, is the issue, right? And that might not be, that might open a whole can of worms. That could be the hardest thing to talk about. You could be the issue.
True.
Right? For sure.
True.
Like, it could be anything that's reflecting itself in the grades.
Very true.
Because whatever it is, something's wrong. As far as it may be a big wrong or a little wrong, but something needs to be addressed.
It's always
uncovered and addressed.
Yeah. Always.
And don't get mad.
Oh, that's one of the biggest ones. Don't get mad.
Yeah. I think it's one of the worst things you can do with your kids. And again, all of our conversations are not, they're not just really kids, adults. They're just sort of people, life, right?
Yeah.
Just getting mad at people who are not performing in a way that you would like them to perform. Oh, come on, man, just don't do that. And it's not like I don't. I certainly do. But I try to remember and apologize or adjust my behavior. I mean, come on, man. Nobody, if somebody's struggling or if somebody's not doing what you want, you're never going to get them to change their behavior by getting mad.
Ever.
And I know as a parent, we tend to get mad at our kids, and it does just no good at all.
No good at all. None.
You can speak to that as a kid.
Mm-hmm. It does no good.
No, it doesn't help anybody. So just listen. Figure out what's wrong.
We got a fun little question that a child has asked the internet this week. Why are adults so stupid? That's ironic.
Nobody knows, man. This is the great question.
Funny coming from someone who's baby dumb.
Like, what's the meaning of life? Is there a God? Why are adults so stupid?
Yeah. Those are the big three. The big three, the trifecta of questions.
There's not, I mean, and you know what? All evidence points to getting stupider.
You just said stupider.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. Yes, the evidence does point to that.
That's the gag, Irish.
Oh. I thought you were just being dumb.
Wordplay.
Oh.
What?
Nothing. Don't worry about it.
No, see, this is all part of it.
Oh.
I'm getting dumber.
Oh, I got it.
No.
So, Dad,
Yeah.
what's the meaning behind the universe?
Dialogue.
Why are adults so stupid? Is there a God?
Well, Scout.
Okay. Okay, Dad.
You know what? Why are adults so stupid? It's funny how a little kid would think that, right? Or little, I mean, they're not
that's
so
why I
little.
said ironic.
They're big enough to type into
Someone
the internet.
baby dumb saying that adults are stupid? Okay.
I don't think that's it. You know what it is, though? These questions are not being sent in by 5-year-olds, right? They're not typing this with their crayon. This is like a kid your age, or 12 or 13.
It said 9 to 11, I believe, was where I got those.
All right, so it's a kid that 9 to 11. That's fine. That's a reasonable question? They're looking out at the world, and they're just endlessly inundated with foolishness and stupidity from adults. Look online, man. They're all on their phone, and they look on their phone, and they just see meme after meme.
Yeah.
Like little reel after reel. Stuff on TikTok. Mm-hmm. Endless stupidity. Adults just being unaware.
Yeah. It's a funny question because it's coming from a kid, and adults would say to a kid, adults would think to a kid, oh, kids are dumb. Kids are, they aren't fully formed, their brains aren't fully formed, so they can't think as well as
which leads to
an adult.
Condescension from
exactly.
last week. Yeah.
See, I made it on purpose. It all ties together.
You've really put together 3 weeks here, man. Bullying, condescension, and now touching on the stupidity of adults.
Because it went bullying, and then it went fitting in, and then grades, and it was condescension and stupid. So.
I guess it begs the question, Ms. Kajang, are adults stupid collectively?
Yes.
An argument could be made for that. Collectively, do we do stupid things? Yes. Like if you're a switched on 10-year-old, and so what's that? You're in like grade 5, say grade 5, and you're learning about the climate, global warming, things like this.
Yep.
And you're looking out at the world, and you're like, whoa, why are you doing that, man? You're killing the planet.
Yeah.
And so it's no wonder a kid comes up with, why are adults stupid? They see adults arguing about things, and they're like, why are they fighting over that? They see wars. And you're trying to explain to a 10-year-old, well, why are those two countries killing each other? I mean, how do you explain that to a 10-year-old? Is global warming real? Well, yeah, I think so. I'm not a flat earther. Well, how do you explain that to a kid?
Yeah.
The things that we do collectively, some of them are really, really stupid.
Yeah.
And that's the kid's question. Why are adults so stupid? Man, I tell you, buddy, I have no idea why. Collectively, we just can't get it together sometimes.
There's no answer. There's no answer to why are adults so stupid. They just are.
What is the answer, though?
I don't know.
Well, why do we have wars? Why can't we recognize that we're messing up the planet and throttle back on our fossil fuels? Like we know what to do. It's not like I don't know why we're having this problem. Well, no, you know why we're having it. Why can't we stop it?
Yeah. I don't know. It's actually a good question.
It's a great question. All of these questions that's why I like doing this segment, man. These questions are awesome. Like, even though they're kind of goofy and they make you laugh, but they're also really insightful. Like, they ask legit questions. Like, even a goofy one like the dryer thing, the washing machine thing, right? It's
Yeah.
like, that's a legit question, though. Okay, there's a thing. You could go in it, it'd spin around, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could say, well, it's dumb. That's dumb. But it's like, yeah, but it's also has reasoning behind it. There's thought behind it. This one's a great question. Why are adults so stupid? I can totally kind of see why a kid would look out at the world and be, whoa.
Yeah.
Me and my buddies wouldn't do that.
Huh. Well, look at that. Quite the question. See, I'm doing a gag too.
Oh, that's your version of it?
Yeah.
The too many knocks to the head.
Yeah, exactly. I think adults are stupid to kids because of what you said. So many unanswered questions that as a kid you think, like, you're always told, oh, well, adults are the smart ones, and they have all the answers, and then they have none of the answers to the questions you're interested in. So it's just.
Oh, I see what you're. Yeah, I mean, that's true too. I'm thinking of it more, though, from just the point of view of they're looking out of the world and seeing what adults are doing and being like, well, that's stupid. Like, they'll see adults fighting at an intersection, yelling at each other at an intersection over in their cars, or they'll,
Yeah.
they'll just see adults doing things that they and their buddies would never consider doing.
Yeah.
If they did it with their buddy'd be like, what are you doing, man?
Drinking.
Yeah, getting drunk.
Yeah, a kid always hears, like, oh, don't drink, it's not good for you. And then 2 minutes later, they see their parents pouring up glasses of wine for each other. Like,
great example. Then it's a great example.
Never
well,
smoke.
You just told
but
me
then
that was stupid, and now you're doing it. So therefore, you're stupid.
Never smoke, and then you walk across the street to get a popsicle at the convenience store, and two people outside are smoking. Like, that makes
it's a great point.
No sense.
So why are adults so stupid? In this case, we're stupid because we tell you one thing and do another.
Yeah, exactly.
And of course you think we're stupid because you believed us that the first thing we told you was the correct thing. Yeah. And probably it was.
Yeah, it usually always is. There you have it.
Yep.
Episode the 85th.
Episode the 85th. I said it before you did.
No, you didn't.
After I edit it, I will.
No, don't do that.
I love you very much next week.
Next week.
Mm-hmm. Well, I love you very much this week, too. I'm not implying that only next week I'll love you very much.
All right.
Uh-huh.
I love you.
There you go.
Next time.